Hi, it's Dr. Kimarie on this snow day. I was thinking back to when we were kids and there would be a snow day and everything was closed, school was closed, we got that day off, we got that permission to just play and be free and snuggle up and not have to get up early, but yet go out and play and just enjoy the lightest part of who we are. And that warmth of coming back in and having hot chocolate and just that feeling of the heat hitting you from being out in the cold for so long and just knowing that you had this warm home and space and just that feeling, like tapping into that feeling today of feeling like you didn't have a worry in the world, or that feeling of being supported, that feeling of the warmth, the feeling of permission, freedom to be that child inside, to be playful. What if we did that in life? What if we had this opportunity? What if we treated today like that opportunity, that we could just be that kid again, the kid who could make snow angels and who could throw snowballs at each other and all those fun things. What would that be like? Because I was thinking about it. I was working with a client the other day, and she's been kind of racking her brain and struggling after having a baby for knowing what to do next. She's an executive and she doesn't really want to go back to that position where she has to work full time and leave her daughter so many hours of the day, while she still doesn't want to be a complete stay-at-home mom. She wants to be able to tap into her brilliance, to be of purpose. But what's happening is she's worrying a lot about it, and she's in her mind just kind of blocking, because as we worry, it's like we're so, we want the answer, so we have our foot fully on the gas. We want that answer, but then we're worrying, which is keeping us stuck. Our wheels are turning, and it's just keeping us going round and round in a circle. And so I said to her, well, what if, because what's driving you right now is fear, not faith and inspiration, which when we're in inspired motion, like even these videos are inspired, then we're coming from a different energy. And I said, just imagine and think about why you're doing it. Are you doing it because you're worried that you're not going to have another income in the house? Because, they both make pretty good money. And yes, their lifestyle might suffer a little bit if she wasn't working. But what if I gave you $1 million? Would that solve everything? Because when I think about that for myself, if I got to just stay home, I think about, I need to reach more people and get more clients, whatever it is, get more clients or reach more people or do more speaking engagements or do all these things. But when I think about just having the end result, which is the money, it doesn't solve the problems. I would still not feel that feeling of accomplishment, the feelings of confidence that we get, the feelings of being purposeful. Purposeful is so important. So it's not the end result, it is the journey. It's the journey of taking one step every day just to feel purposeful, to feel aligned with your passions, your purpose, your gifts, your talents, to utilize those gifts and talents, to allow yourself to feel fully expressed. So back to that child, the child who just goes out and plays and has the permission just to be fully expressed, making snow angels, being playful, being light. That's where the inspiration is going to come in. That's where it's going to stir inside of you. It doesn't happen when we're forcing it, when we're in our brain too much. And so I asked her what her takeaway was at the end of the session. And one of the things she said was, I need to take my foot off the gas for a little bit and just step back. And I was like, yes, that's a great takeaway, because it's not don't do anything, but it is don't have your foot on the gas, full force, and then while you're in worry, because that energy of worry is already going in a circle. So putting our foot on the gas is just accelerating that overwhelm, right? So what came first, the chicken or the egg? You thought the gas came first, right? But the worry and then accelerating that. So backing up allows her to recalibrate, come from a different energy, come from a higher vibration, from faith and inspiration, which will come when we get heart-centered, when we get into the present moment, when we take a couple of deep diaphragmatic breaths, when we get ourselves grounded and centered, when we get out of the brain and into the heart, where we can expand and where possibilities come, and where it allows us to open up to back to the front prefrontal cortex instead of the reptilian brain, which is survival. We get back into the front where we can create, where it just comes to us naturally and freely. So use the playful energy of the snow day to remind you. Use the feeling of being supported, of not having to have all the answers today, of having a day off. And what I mean by the day off is symbolically, right? To be able to have the day to let it go, like let go and let God, right? Like let go and know that you are supported. Know that it's going to be okay. Whatever you're trying to force or press, know that as you let go and you start to lean into that cloud of energy, that space of joy, of faith, of knowing you're safe, you'll be supported, and that it takes some discipline to do. It takes discipline to trust. But it's important to surrender that. It's important to trust, to go back into the times in your life where you know that you didn't know the answer and you were freaking out. And as soon as you gave up, most likely in exhaustion, the answers showed up better than we thought they could. So that's my message for today. I hope it reaches your heart in a way that inspires you. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dr. Kimarie, all one word, or Kimarie Machinga 1111. And I would love to teach you as much as I can, help you as much as I can, maybe work with you one-on-one. But you have an amazing day. I love you. Bye-bye.